We could see 7 or 8 pass rushers go in the first round, edge rushers in this.
We are live again, baby, for the combine. How's the world doing today, man? We are here again. This is day 3 of the combine. I am very elated to be here, and I hope to gain more subscribers, more Jet fans, more NFL football fans altogether, whether you're a fan of college sports, whether you're a fan of the NFL and college. I'm just happy to have you here whenever you decide to come here. But right now, as of today, this is my second day of going live for the combine. And today, the combine is focused on the defensive ends and the linebackers. So, we're going to see what we have in store for today. If you are a person like myself, you are looking forward to seeing Sauce Gardner. You are looking forward to seeing Cal Hamilton. I also have a guy that's on the radar, but not like he may be the third or fourth guy in the combine far as a cornerback, which is Kyer Elam out of Florida. I think he's going to be a beast. Speaking of another Florida guy, defensive end, I am huge on Jermaine Johnson. I think he's going to make a profound impact in the NFL, and I cannot wait to see this guy. If the Jets get Jermaine Johnson, I'm elated. I'm through the roof. You know what I mean? I'm here. So yeah, so the guys are coming out now. This is gonna be good, man. I think so far my favorite day has probably been day 1. It was the tight ends. The tight ends just did it for me. The wide receivers were like mind blowing just because of the 40 times. Offensive linemen were very athletic, very fast, man. You had what anywhere from 8 to 12 subpar 500. I mean, five. I mean, like, dude, like that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. My God, dude. I said in my last live video, man, a lot of critics were saying that this is not the strongest draft, but I talked to one of my guys, man, like a couple of days ago, and I said I get why they're saying it. There's not like a Josh Allen and those type quarterbacks in this year's draft, so you don't have that for sure first round number 1 pick just locked, or you don't have a defensive end like a Chase Young or Nick Bosa, et cetera, et cetera. Right? So when you don't see those kind of guys in here, you label the draft as not as strong. But strength is measured from different angles, right? Well, by far, we've all witnessed in the last day or so that this is probably or arguably the fastest wide receiver class we've ever seen. So how do you measure strength, right? Right? You look at the offensive linemen of this year's draft, the same thing. Probably one of the most athletic offensive line draft classes that I have seen. So once again, guys, how do you measure strength, right? Right? So any draft is a good draft, man. It's just a matter of finding the right guys in that draft. First rounders don't always turn out to be Pro Bowlers. They don't always turn out to be Hall of Famers. As history has shown us, man, some of the best players come in the later rounds. It's a fact. You look at Shannon Sharp, 7th round tight end, arguably one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, right? You look at a Lamar Jackson, the last guy in the 7th round. He's not a Hall of Famer, at least not yet. But I mean, just look at what he's done for the last guy in the 7th round, right? You look at a Tom Brady. I mean, he went in the late rounds. I mean, so first round is not always an indication of how the guys are going to stand out once they enter the NFL and their career begins. That's just not the case. I mean, Sammy Watkins went in the first round. And is he a number 1 receiver in the NFL right now? Absolutely not. Is he a NFL caliber receiver? Yeah, he is. I wouldn't take that from him. If you watch this Sammy Watkins, I don't want you to have to see me out and about one day and just like what I said. But hey, I'm a truthful guy, man. I try to speak all facts. All right. So I hope everyone's Saturday or weekend is going as well as they plan. I know a lot of times on the weekends we want to get out and enjoy ourselves, and I want everybody to do that. But at the same time, be safe and be careful. right? You want to go to the bar and you want to watch some March Madness, and hey man, if you don't have to drive, man, if you're out there drinking, man, call an Uber, call a family member, call a boyfriend, call a girlfriend. Be safe, make it back home at the end of the day. Make it home, man, make it home. All right, you have people that love you.
2039 scouting combine. She's well on her way. Look at that. Nice, outstanding imaginary reps.
All right, guys, we are getting close to the 40 time of the third day of the combine.
Okay, there you go. Babies.
And I am hungry.
Baby shots, right?
I think I had one taco today, and the time here is 1:10 Pacific Standard Time.
That is the T-shirt from a charity called Cal's Kids.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the defensive ends are going first for the 40 time.
And runs the 40 essentially for the combine. He's rocking that T-shirt. Pittsburgh Panther long snapper.
Yeah.
Cal Adamitis.
So the 40 is about to start. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the defensive end. These guys look a little bit too on the heavy side to be a linebacker. You're looking at like 280, 260, right?
There he is. That's a long snapper, Pitt Panther. Mark Dorsett kind of rooting him on.
Let's see.
Under his watchful eye by wearing the T-shirt of his Cal's Kids fundraiser.
You have Cal from Pitts.
$94,000 for UPMC's Children's Hospital. 94 being his uniform number. He raised over 115.
About to run the 40 now. Let's see what he looks like. Oh, why did the time stop? Officially, unofficially, he ran a 4.97.
A 4.97 long snapper? Just for 64 starts. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I am hungry, man. I might have to eat on my live.
If your long snapper's running 40 yards, then I guess he's getting down there to try and make. You like to see that? Okay. Get down, like the first one down. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's go to the defensive line group now. Now, don't let your eyes get kind of untrained here, because Nick Vito is an edge rusher. He is in this big guy group, so he's running with defensive tackle. So he's going to look different. He's going to run much different.
All right, we have Nick Benito up next, guys, running the 40, and he's off to the races. He ran a 4.62. That is good. That was some running backs that actually ran a little later than that, man.
So that's a great time for him. The average size for the edge rushers.
That was a running back.
We'll go over that, but the rest of these guys right now.
Williams, he ran a 4.72, and you have a defensive end that ran a 4.62. It's a big difference. All right, we have Matthew Butler coming up next from Tennessee.
That's really your get off, your takeoff here.
About to run the 40.
Those are the average numbers for top 10.
Zachary Carter is up next.
So he's at 173 right there, which is right about where you want to be.
Matthew Butler ran a 5.04.
So we're off and running with big defensive tackles. That's Chicago, Ryan.
That song is stuck in my head due to these commercials, man. It's a big song. I think like in the late 90s. Shaggy.
Right here in this building. Indianapolis Colts.
Noah Ellis. Right now, Jordan. No, I'll take that back. Zachary Carter from Florida Gators is up next.
Carter is kind of an inside-outside, very versatile player. You see his size almost kind of a tweener, so it'd be about where you play him at the next level. There's a couple players like him in this group. Marvin Leal's another one from Texas A&M. But he's got great range against the run.
Let's see, his Zachary Carter ran a 5.03.
Now then, here comes a very large, talented individual.
You have the big, famous defensive tackle from Georgia Bulldogs and Jordan Davis about to run the 40. Maybe he can run a 4.3. What do you guys think? Oh, God, dude.
Outstanding, which a lot of teams get those during the fall. But he might shock everybody with how he runs.
He makes a lot of plays outside the tackle box for somebody that big. He's got
see what you got, Jordan Davis. The world is watching.
Double teamed almost every play. He's really instinctive.
There he is. He's moving. He's moving to be that size, man. He ran a 4.82, dude. That is freaking amazing, dude. A 4.82 for Jordan Davis, defensive tackle from Georgia Bulldogs, man. 4.82 for that big fella, man. That is amazing. That big fella was moving, dude. Yeah, whoever gets him, whoever snags him in the first round, they have a beast. I mean, we knew this before the 40. The 40 only helps, right? All right, we have Noah Ellis coming up next, defensive lineman.
So you could see defensive lineman. That's the fastest time we've ever seen. And faster than remember Don Terry Poe worked out. He had such an incredible workout. Obama even tweeted about it. You remember that? Well, we did here at the NFL Network. That's for sure. I mean, wow.
You think about how athletic Vita Vea is when you watch him, and then you see how much faster.
All right, Noah Ellis ran a 5.62.
More in line with somebody that's 340 plus.
Jordan Davis just lit it up in the 40, man. Do you understand? I just told you that the guy, man, the running back Williams ran a 4.72. The defensive tackle Jordan Davis ran a 4.82. This guy is amazing. God, dude, this is bananas. This whole draft has been crazy with the speed, man. The athleticism of these younger guys, man. It's a different ball game these days. Different ball game. Hands down. All right, we have Neil from LSU. Defensive lineman ran a 5.42.
What a way to start it off. It reminds me of when Charles Barkley was at Auburn and his head basketball coach Sonny Smith. They talked about Charles was 300 pounds, getting up in the air, dunking, and all that. And Sonny Smith said it's like something out of NASA. Can't believe something that big and get up in the air. But we just saw the same thing just on the ground this time. He would have been Paul Revere telling us that they were coming at that point. This was amazing what we just saw there.
All right, we have another big name, Haskell Garrett from Ohio State, defensive lineman, about to run the 40 at any given second. Oh, he's moving, man. Not bad for a big lineman. 5.25.
I don't know if he does Jordan Davis numbers, but this is a guy who went from 360 to 325.
Dude, I am hungry.
UConn has become a bit of a defensive tackle factory the last 2 years. And he is supposed
Travis
to run
Jones.
540 as well. He'll be up in a little bit. So Travis Jones is my name to watch.
So many Georgia guys on the field today. Have they planted hedges down there just to make them feel at home?
This is where they won the national title.
Rich. Thanks very much, guys.
All right, up next, guys, we have Logan Hall from the University of Houston.
Said this was going to be a fun night, Rich.
Yeah, it's a great way to start here.
Logan Hall is body type.
He's jumping off at any moment. That left hand is up. There he goes. He's off to the races.
Really bull rush. He can drop his pad for somebody so tall.
Not bad. Not bad. Sub 5, guys. For Logan Hall. 4.94.
Now it's time for Christopher Hinton,
Sweet.
University of Michigan. That is his dad.
That's awesome.
Chris Hinton.
Christopher Hinton is up next, guys. He's at the line for the 40. He's waiting on that right or left hand to go up. It's up, and he's off to the races. Keep pushing, big guy. 5.27. That is Christopher Hinton from Michigan. 5.27.
Man who coaches Christopher Hinton. There's Marcia Broda. There's Captain Comeback. Right there.
It's a big Michigan-Georgia day today. Both those schools are going to be a topic of conversation. That's big Travis Jones.
All right, we have Mr. Travis Jones from the University of. Oh my God, he's moving. 490, not bad, dude. 4.9 flat. That is Travis Jones with the Huskies.
Look at how he's put together too. That is a big, strong.
Let's go, Dougie.
Peter Schrager just mentioned. Stacy.
Well, Rich, this Jordan Davis, just a magnetizing personality. He told me this week regarding the 40 time, there's a lot of speculation out there about my 40 time, guys. He was working on this thing. Trust me. He wanted a 4.9 or better. So we've got the unofficial at 4.82. And I would just add to this, DJ. He said, everyone knows I'm a run.
DeMarvin Leo from ATM just ran a 5.01. Not bad at all, big guy. Jayton Peavy is up next.
One of the best things about him, Rich, the NIL world, which you live in now with the Gorilla Glue, but he did it right. He got a sandwich at a local restaurant named the Big Marv Sandwich. So that was his deal. Got some free sandwiches.
Do you know what my first glue guy was after he helped Georgia defensively shut down Clemson to start the season?
Jordan Davis?
That's correct.
Let's get out of here.
See, I've got an eye for talent too. I can see it. Plus, the idea was to give out NIL deals to kids who might not expect it, and it was his first.
It's pretty sweet.
And look, he's just. It's just unbelievable. His 10-yard split is remarkable too.
Yeah, and that's the big number you're looking at with the tens. 168. Again, when you're
John Randall appreciates it. And look at John Randall.
Alrighty, we are back with Jayton Peavy again.
So he's the most explosive interior defense lineman that's ever walked planet Earth, right?
5.42 for the big guy.
In the neighborhood of that, it's incredible. As they say at the end of Midnight Run, it's a pretty respectable neighborhood. There he is, Jordan Davis, popping off the screen and into your Twitter timelines. Let's hope we can see another run from him. Micah Parsons, the unanimous defensive rookie of the year, likes it too.
Mark's work requires a severance procedure.
Now I'm in the corporate archives, so you know all the dirty secrets. What is it we actually do here?
All right, guys. We need to see some Karlaftis. Right? Some KT, Thibodeau. We need to see some Hutchinson, Not even sure if these guys are in the combine. I didn't research and find out if they are or not. I know a lot of guys like Evan Neal didn't do the combine yesterday, which is could hurt him because some of the guys, offensive linemen, look good yesterday. Icky looked, fantastic, dude. So you add Icky's college highlights and stats along with his combine. That dude's the number one tackle, man, in my opinion. Definitely over Evan Neal. I would pick him anyway over Evan Neal.
Oh, hey, don't forget about the tense music too.
What did you say, tense?
I'd say suspenseful. Aren't they the same thing?
Can we move on, guys? Please.
Alexa, turn on the subtitles. And dim the lights. Okay, dimming the lights. Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary.
Commercial as always. Can we just run straight through it, right? Nothing but combined stats, young guys doing their thing, right? Can we just do that? All right, without the commercial, but I know everybody has to get paid. So guess we accept it. It's not like we have a choice.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
Verizon is going ultra, and so is our best unlimited plan ever. With 5G ultra wideband now, many more cities, and up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost. And how about a 5G phone?
Texting my wife and asking her, can she sneak me something in? I don't want to just leave my live, man. That'd be unprofessional, right? So I'm texting her, see if she could sneak me some food in. I need some grub, man. I need some grub.
There's a moment. The moment we ask, what if?
What if we could go further? Jump higher?
Yeah, guys. So this is my second day of going live on my new channel. Once again, the name of the channel is I guess you go from this way. Jets Show. I am your host with the most. I am Mr. Show himself. right? So we'll have a lot of colorful things here, man. We're gonna do a lot of fun facts. We're gonna have like Fun Fact Friday. We're gonna have like Stats Saturday. You know, Throwback Thursday. You know, we'll have a little drinky drink, and we'll go over some old throwbacks together. You know, make it all beautiful and colorful. We're gonna do a lot of giveaways. Giveaways will be the Jets merch, the actual show merch, the Jet Show merch. We'll do. I'm a Madden guy myself, so we'll do some Madden giveaways, especially with the new Madden slowly approaching. We'll do some maybe we get a certain amount of subscribers. You know, once we hit that, and then we'll do a raffle or something to give away maybe like 2-3 early releases of Madden. Maybe prior to that, maybe because of the Madden is out now, the current Madden. Maybe we'll do like some Mutt Coin packages or something like that. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, man. A lot of stuff coming. All right, they're back at it. John Ridgway ran a 5.42. Perrion Winfrey from Oklahoma ran a 4.86. Bananas. 290 pound. The lineman ran a 4.86. Devontae Wyatt is up next from Georgia Bulldogs. He's moving a 4.84. He's moving. Man, the athleticism of these guys in this year's draft is absolutely dumbfounded. All right, it's Pitt long snapper. He's running his second one.
You're gonna need a head start if Jordan Davis is chasing you, though.
No, it's Nick Bonito. His second run, can he better it? He can.
He can really, really bend. You're gonna see that when we get to these drills. His ability to bend at the top of the rush as good as anybody in this draft class.
Second run of Matthew Butler. Can he better his time?
1 second, guys. They're doing their second attempts. They're roughly like the first two. Cal Admitis, he was like 3 seconds later than his original. Nick Botino was like 2 or 3 seconds later from his. Now Zachary Carter's about the same, from a 5.03 to 5.5, 5.05.
Jordan Davis is going to get out there, and kids are moving too. Kids are running too. So, Jordan
1 second, they're
Davis
beautiful people.
Might have taken that one to the crib.
Cool.
He's not running again. He's decided to.
Can I just tell you right now, he's run the last 40 he will ever run in his life, because he won't be doing that at his pro day either. That is in the books.
Wow, what a run!
All right, you got Big Neil from LSU about to make his second attempt in the 40. Let's see what we have.
By the scouts here in Indy were indicated that Davis.
Like he got off to a bad start.
Yeah, it was across the board. Everybody said that was legit.
So there's Farrell Jr.
I mean, this offseason is going to be bananas, man. I think like even Amari Cooper being released was due to the fact that you have so many receivers that you can get this year in the draft, looking at their stats from the combine, man. How could you not, right? Hey, what's up, Dad? No much.
Over under on the number of times.
Yeah, I called you earlier. I'm doing a live podcast now. I'll call you back when I'm done with it. Okay. All right, Dad.
He's out of Bishop Gorman, a powerhouse high school.
Normally have that ringer off. Haskell Garrett from Ohio State is running the sack one. Oh, he's a lot better. He went from a 5.25 to a 5.13. Sure, he'll keep that one.
I don't think that one was at the Rubber Bowl, though. I think that was probably at the shoot.
I wonder how LeBron handled that one. How does he handle that?
It's probably Akron's in his heart, but I think in his mind he's probably a Buckeye on that one.
Well, he definitely didn't want the Buckeyes to get an out of conference.
Logan Hall, baby.
It all comes down to it.
All right, Logan Hall. The 4.94 is a great time. Like that's just shows you how ridiculous what we saw with Jordan Davis was.
I literally can't wait to see, like, even if they're in, I don't know if they are or not. Oh, like I say, the Karloftis, Jermaine Johnsons, the Kayvon Thibodeau, the Aiden Hutchinsons. Like, I really can't wait to see those guys, man.
Time for Christopher Hinton.
And I don't, like I said, I don't know if they actually in the combine or not. I hope they are.
The Maze M today. Noticed he's in last night. Squeaky wheel gets the Maze M. That is his dad, Chris Hinton.
Chris Hinton is running his second one. His first one was 5.27. This is for the people who can't watch it. Maybe they're at work or they're just out and about. I mean, if they want to do a recap later on the day, just click the video and watch it. Come on. Guys, he's a little bit later than his first one. His first one was 5.27. His second one was 5.32. That's Christopher Hinton from Michigan. Defensive lineman.
All right, Proud Papa here in Indianapolis. More running, and we'll show you what you missed when we come back here on a fun.
And here we go again with another beautiful commercial. So you guys want to hear that? I know I don't. But commercials do pay the bills. Yeah, guys. So between Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson, I'm kind of like in between both of them. I think, you know, you can switch it around, 1A, 1B. But like right after them, I'm sorry, I'm going with Jermaine Johnson. That's just me. I know a lot of you have a lot of Karlaftis, Ajabo, you know, but man, Jermaine just, the guy looks great, man. The guy absolutely looks great. I think Boye Mafe is a good late second round, maybe early third, maybe, as far as defensive end. So yeah, I really want to see those guys in the combine and see what they look like with their stats. Hopefully they'll be in the second round of the of today's combine. Matter of fact, I might want to Google that right now. Let's see if Aiden Hutchinson is in the combine. Aiden Hutchinson.
Repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call them. Okay. Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
At Lowe's, you never have to be finished with your finishing touches. Aisles of ways to refresh and restyle for whatever style you're feeling.
I think Aiden Hutchinson, the way I'm reading it, he will participate in the combine, if I'm not mistaken here, if what I'm reading is correct. One second here, guys. I think he is participating in it. Oh, yeah, so I see Kayvon Thibodeau is definitely participating, so let me scroll back up a little bit more. Zach Carter, I'm seeing all of them. Jordan Davis. I think this is the first group. Let me see. Who's the last one on this group? I wrote the names down. Devontae Wyatt. Christian Hinton, Jordan Jackson, Harris Johnson, Harris Jones. Karlaftis is participating. I see his name. Aiden Hutchinson is there too as well. Oh, nice. This is going to be great with these seconds. The second round is going to host all the big name defensive ends. The Karlaftis, Aiden Hutchinson, the Kayvon Thibodeau. So they put it in alphabetical order. Cool. Let's see here. I don't see Jermaine Johnson on the list, dude. I really want to see him in the combine. Right? The one guy that I'm really rooting for. What about Boye Mafe? Is he going to perform in the combine? I don't see his name either. Oh well. So right now it's back on. They have Jayton Peavy from ATM running his second 40, and his time was a little better this time. The first one was 5.42. This one was 5.35. 5.35. Let me write that down so I can do a my thoughts after all the combines are over. I'll probably put that video out Monday. I look at all the tight ends, tell you who I like, the running backs, the quarterbacks. Speaking of quarterbacks, I think the one from Cincinnati was just, I think his stock went up, dude. Like he just look in control. He just, yeah, he look awesome, dude. Wow, Devontae Wyatt just ran his original was a 4.84. He just ran a 4.80. That is bananas, man. What are these young guys eating? I guess it's all the new studies, right? It has to be something. These guys are like moving. Offensive linemen look good yesterday. I've never seen that many offensive linemen run a sub 500. Never seen so many wide receivers run a 4.3 and the 4.4s. You had an abundance of guys. Like the most. This is probably the most athletic group I've ever seen ever. Wow, Jordan Davis's defensive tackle from Georgia, his 40 time was better than Baker Mayfield and quarterback Winston. Jameson Winston, man. A defensive tackle, his height and size was faster in the 40 combine than Baker Mayfield and Jameson Winston. Man, that guy is going to be a stud, man. My God, dude. I am so psyched about this all season, man. Like, oh my God, free agency is like what is today, the 5th? So we have free agency in like 11 days. Oh my God, dude, this is gonna be bananas. All the rumors flying out, you got the Amari Cooper, you have the Bradbury from the Giants, you have Marcus Williams, safety from the Saints, who hasn't re-signed, Jarvis Landry, who hasn't re-signed, JC Jackson, who hasn't re-signed. The tight end from Dallas, Schultz, hasn't re-signed, man. Like, yeah, this is going to be absolutely amazing, man. I can't wait to lay my eyes on who the Jets select to get. You know what I mean? Especially in free agency. Free agency is going to tell us a lot, but it's going to give us a huge indication on who we could possibly gain in the draft just by the holes that we fill during free agency. And maybe, just maybe, people like myself and the people who chime in and the other great shows out there on YouTube, maybe we can crack the riddle on who the Jets might select. And at least, we have 9 picks. So out of the 9 picks, maybe we can get 4 or 5 of them right before the draft starts. Hey, I mean, if that's the case, then we're on to some here, right? And once again, it's commercial. So if I'm not mistaken, the next group of defensive ends are up next. And I think that's when we'll see the Kayvon Thibodeaux, the Aiden Hutchinsons of the world. What other big name did I just see on that list? That's pretty popular. Karlaftis. I saw his name as well. So I'm taking my notes here. 40 time for my DLs. 40 time for my DLs. It's my running back from yesterday, which that group looked pretty solid too, man. I mean, like this year's 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, dude, you're gonna get steals. Like, I mean, it's all over the place, man. You're gonna get steals after steals after steals from all these different athletic guys, man. I know a lot of people are not big on the wide receivers from Ohio State, but those guys are good, man. With the college stats and the college highlights, and then even in the 40 yesterday. I mean, what the guy from Ohio State, what did he run, like a 4.26 or something, man? It's bananas, dude. We're talking Devin Hester speed here, right? 4.26. Not even John Ross ran that, and we know how fast that guy is. Bananas. I need all that. Thank you. You need 2. Multiple pieces on one sandwich. You guys want any? More than welcome. I'm not going to eat both of them. Really not a lettuce guy. Not at all. Sorry, guys, but I had to eat a little something while I'm on my live. I try not to eat with my mouth full. I've heard it's disrespectful.
Back in Indianapolis, where defensive tackles just went for the cash, and we just saw run what appears to be one of the fastest times we've ever seen. 4.82 is the unofficial time. We're hearing so many others around this building had him sub 4.8. The official times are coming soon. He's about to go on field drills. Let's check the tape. What do you got for me?
Yeah, if you think this athleticism is just something we're watching here in Indianapolis, you'd be wrong. You go back.
Did they put Jordan Davis at a sub 4.8?
What Jordan Davis can do.
That's running back speed, dude. For a defensive tackle.
Anchor down with his power, but how about the quickness? The hand quickness here to win right off the snap, to get penetration and make plays on the other side of the line. The range laterally is ridiculous. When you run 4.8 at that size, here's an example of how it can benefit you playing inside out. The pass rush, I think there's more to come there. I think he's got a lot more polish to go. But, man, when you see how quick...
There ain't Jets fan in here. What if we get Davis, right? At number 4. Davis and Quentin in that middle. Maybe JFM on the edge. I know JFM is not really an edge guy. He's an inside guy. But,
that's insane.
I mean, could you be mad at that? Like, would you be mad at that? Jordan Davis in the middle. Quentin Williams in the middle. Carl Lawson on the edge.
Researcher Jack Andrade and I were talking about
And
earlier
JFM on the
today
edge.
that Jordan Davis revealed something interesting this week. Now, listen, the football career is going to work out, but if it didn't, he was asked, what would you do? He said he'd love to be a sideline or a news reporter.
Oh, yes.
Why? But no, Rich, here's the kicker.
Yes.
I got the voice and the body for it.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Yeah, big boy, you do.
Outstanding. Outstanding. On the field, here's
All right, guys. I'm going to eat a little food, and then I jump back in when the second group of D linemen jump in. See you guys soon.
He's 3-time Super Bowl champion, Willie McGinnis. How are you, Willie? I'm doing well, Rich. You love to get the whole crowd